Will Levy turned up yesterday against the Falcons. He threw 4 touchdowns in an incredible performance due to the injury to Ryan Tannehill, and I guess the Titans just wanted to see what Will Levy could do. And he showed them that he's the real deal. I believe with this performance that Will Levy had, that he'll be in a great position to be the future quarterback just from this performance alone. As Malik Willis, when he got his chance, was not able to perform like that last year, but Will Levy was able to turn a switch and use DeAndre Hopkins well and put himself in great position. So now let's see if Will Levy as a starter will change things for this Titans franchise. Will Levy's a 67. They kind of did him foul, can't lie, but they only have normal dev. I'm going to put him as star dev just off of his performance alone, and we're going to trade Tannehill away and keep Malik Willis. I mean, Malik Willis might have value somewhere, so we're going to see what we could do with him. But what we're going to do, though, is definitely change up Will Levy's stats at least. I mean, to be fair, the Titans' defense is not bad at all. I mean, I like the depth they have here. I do feel like we can move on from Harold Landry and make some kind of adjustments too, like for inside the middle. But Mike Vrabel's defense is not bad. That's never really been him being coached there. Hasn't been a problem with the defense. It really has been the inconsistency on offense. DeAndre Hopkins and Traylon Burks, I think we'll keep them as the guys there. But we're gonna move Tannehill away. I don't even know what the implications would be with moving on from him. Let's take a look at that. So he'd be a penalty of $9 million, but we save about $27 million, so we can afford to move on from him. And same thing with Malik Willis. So and those guys are both the same age. So Malik Willis, I'm sorry, I don't know if you'll even have a shot again with the Titans unless a injury were to happen. But that performance normally like sets the tone for what's to come. So Tannehill, first we'll move Tannehill, see if any team would be interested in him. But he's not really hot candidate to honestly go after. Saints wouldn't do good. Seahawks wouldn't do good. Steelers, I guess, could be good. We go for O linemen or picks. Bro, Derek Jones just got drafted, so there's no point in trying to get him. Right tackle, Chukwuma, cool on that too. What about a center at least? Mason Cole. Yeah, this is not it's not looking good for your boy at all. So I guess we can move him away for a pick. We'll just rebuild through the year, right? Tannehill for a third. Oh, they can't afford Tannehill, so that's nice. Well, we can't. We gotta send him to the team that could afford him, and I don't think we could get him for a first. That would be nice. Thinking of getting like either Cody Whitehair or Tevin Jenkins actually wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's see if we could go for Cody Whitehair. He's about 31. How about if we went for Tevin Jenkins and went for Tevin Jenkins and a pick? Tevin Jenkins in the first. Obviously, this wouldn't go through, but it seems like, they could mess with it. Let's see if we go for their 4th rounder. Okay, so they'll do this trade. So we'll send them our 127th pick. And boom, that goes through. So we now have a new left guard. And that should kind of help us with what we're doing here. I mean, maybe we could keep Malik Willis for backup purposes, I guess. I want to see if he has any value anywhere, though. To Malik Willis, does any team want to take the risk on you? I doubt it. So Malik Willis will be here for backup duties and be the backup to Will. And we're gonna see if having no running, we have 2 running backs. We need a third one. Kenyon Drake to throw onto the squad would be nice. I like to make sure that we have a rotation going on, just to make it like fair. And well, that'll put us over the limit, but I don't think that's bad, though. I don't think that's bad. So now we're going to adjust what we're doing. So Tevin Jenkins was drafted to play tackle, I could have sworn. So Jalen Duncan and Andre Dillard. Left guard, Peter Skoronski, and then Tevin Jenkins. And then Dylan Radon. So they got just huge guards here. Daniel Brunskill's here. Chris Hubbard. Okay, so pretty much I can move Tevin Jenkins to right tackle. Yeah, I'll move Tevin Jenkins to right tackle. He has the height, so let's do that. Moved him to right tackle, made him a 78, which works out. And then we still have Hubbard here. We could just make a package deal, send Chris Hubbard somewhere. So that's not bad for the O-line. So we sent Chris Hubbard to the Bengals for a 4th round pick, and they accepted that, shockingly. So we got a 4 for him. So now we have 53 players on the squad. So week 1 is against the Saints. This should be a good matchup. Will Levy's at a 68 now. And we kept the same running back crew. Receivers are good. Offensive line, it's not bad. It's not bad. That addition of Tevin Jenkins to the right side should hopefully hold us down. And defense, we didn't really touch up anything, so we're going to let the defense rock. And hopefully these guys are going to be able to, do their thing. I'm thinking of maybe moving them to base 3-4 to see if it'll help out with Harold Landry getting the scheme fit. I want him to be able to pass rush as well, which he should be able to since we changed the scheme, so that's perfect. So, week 1, Will Levy versus the Saints. Let's see how it looks like. So in the second quarter here, we're down 10-0. We're 3 yards away from the end zone. I should have ran it, but I could just run it with Will. Oh my gosh, he's kind of slow, but he pushed forward for the touchdown. My fault. Will Levy's him. And we get 2-minute drill. They were able to just come back and just cause some damage. So we have 31 seconds with 2 timeouts. So let's see if we can make something happen here. Boom. First pass completed to a guy named Chris Moore. He breaks a tackle for a touchdown, and just like that, in a span of like a minute, we take the lead, 14 straight unanswered. And my gosh, we scored again. I'm gonna see if the offense can keep balling. Field goal kick, still up by 14. We stopped them on defense. We still have the ball. Let's see if Will Levy wants to score. Third down alert. Another field goal. We're up 17-0. They went for it. Third down alert again, and we ended up winning 27-10. Wow. Will Levy, 82 completion percentage, 2 touchdowns, 243 yards. Derek Carr at 54 completion percentage, no interceptions, 157 passer rating for Will Levy. Wow. Derek Henry, 14 carries, 74 yards. Chris Moore, 6 catches, 116 yards, 1 touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins wasn't even anywhere to be seen. He had 2 catches for 38. And then Treylon Burks had 3 catches for 46 yards. We might have a gem on our hands, guys. Oh, so we're 5-1. All right, so... Hey, we didn't even change his overall. We just literally changed him to have star dev, and he's on it right now. He's literally on it. Changed the scheme, so let's see how we're doing statistically. I don't see any of our guys leading anywhere. Von Miller already has 15 sacks. That's insane. So stats shows us that our offense is ranked 13th, and Will Levy has 10 passing touchdowns. Okay. And our defense is ranked 12th, so not bad. 10 touchdowns, 2 interceptions for Will Levy. Malik Willis came in and threw a touchdown as well. Will Levy has only been sacked 6 times. In 6 games, he has 10 touchdowns. That's not bad. Derrick Henry, 501 yards, 2 touchdowns. And Will Levy also has 4 rushing touchdowns to pair up with it. Nice. Chris Moore, unsung hero, has been turning up. Treylon Burks and DeAndre Hopkins is not doing too well as I thought he would. So that's very interesting to see. Rest of the team, defense is holding it down. 5-1 is not bad. I mean, I'm content with that. I'd be pretty content with that. So hopefully, with that being said, I mean, we have a breakout wide receiver. I assume it's going to be Chris Moore because he's been getting keep throwing my way. Wait. Oh, that's Treylon Burks. Treylon Burks was saying that. So 5-1, I don't even think we need to touch anything. So let's sim to the playoffs and see what happens. We were 5-1, then we went 7-10. I like Madden simulation, bro. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of that. You're gonna tell me we're gonna go 2-9 after? Like, what happened? What could have caused us to go 2-9 after? Offense finished 19. Will Levy had so simulation is gonna have it where he had 10 touchdowns, then he was only able to throw 5 touchdowns and 10 picks. That's honestly unreal. That's like not realistic, bro. That's not realistic at all. Like. Well, like, why would a quarterback regress like that? That doesn't make sense. That actually piques me a lot. Super Bowl this year is Cowboys Chiefs as always. AFC, we didn't have any Pro Bowlers. Maybe Chris Moore could have snuck in. He did not. Offensive line, nothing really going on there. Defense, Titans players, non-existent for any Pro Bowlers. So. Obviously, we had gotten robbed. They obviously did not respect us enough to even consider us to have some players that could deserve to be there. So we have I was going to say a monkey on our back, but now we have I guess you can say an itch, not itch. We have revenge. We got revenge. We have a grudge. A grudge. That's what we got. Cowboys end up winning the Super Bowl 35-28. Dak was Super Bowl MVP. Offensive Rookie of the Year went to Zay Flowers. Okay. It's kind of random. Zay Flowers getting it. Okay. But when we get to upgrade players, we have $135 million in cap room. So Titans have the money to spend. Let's see if it's going to cost us a lot to just to re-sign players. So we're 79 offense and defense. We were looking really good too. by the time of the middle of the season. So let's see if players would want to come back to us. I'm assuming we're going to have hopefully under 20 players to negotiate with. Well, 26. 26, bro. Derrick Henry. Oof. Derrick Henry, we have Tajai Spears, though. Would y'all be mad at me if I let go of... Actually, let's get Derrick Henry back. Yeah, I mean, he's a cornerstone of this defense, so... Sean Murphy-Bunting, hopefully we could re-sign you, too. Tier Tart, definitely leader of that the nose tackles. Caleb Farley, I'll accept this 5th-year option. Travis Gibson didn't really do anything, but I guess I'll re-sign him to a 2-year. If he accepts, he's going to test free agency. Terrell Edmonds, he came along randomly. We already have 2 good, strong safeties, so I guess we'll have a safety committee. Nope, never mind. We will not. Aziz, definitely. Him with Jack Gibbons is perfect. I like what we're running there. Christian Fulton, another solid cornerback who I think we should re-sign. We do, so we have 3 solid cornerbacks. Jack Gibbons, I thought was a rookie. Jack Gibbons is not a rookie. All right, so we have to re-sign him. Kayvon Wallace is interested. Let's see. We get him back. Cool. Aaron Brewer, he's a captain, and he's at center. Give him a 2-year deal. Why not? I mean, I think he held it down. We'll have to look at the stats to see if he gave up any sacks, but Nick Westbrook, Ikine, another person we'll just keep for depth purposes. Kenyon Drake is a 67? Bro, that's crazy. Danico Autry need a left end. Nick Folk will need a kicker. So basically, we're in a rebuild period. And I thought, we were 5-1. So I was thinking, okay, we have potential to go off. But they were like, nah, we actually don't have the potential. So that's fine, though. We're looking for left end. The Packers actually re-signed Rashawn Gary today as I make this video. But that's very interesting. Cleveland Farrell, Tyquan Lewis. Okay, Cleveland Farrell is somewhat interesting. He's about 27 years old. I think he'd be a nice addition to our D-line just to bring more pressure. And right end, we already have Jeffrey Simmons, so we wouldn't be too stressed over there either. And we're going to need a kicker, no doubt. Nick Folk wants to come back. I'm good on that. Kaimi Fairburn, you want to come back to the squad, come to a good unit. Quarterbacks, we're good on that. Receiver, I feel like we're going to have to make a move for someone. Donovan People-Jones, D-Hop, and Treylon Burks could be a nice little... Nah, I think we need speed. We need someone with speed. Rashid Shaheed with speed. That's speed. That's someone who I think could help us out tremendously. Tight end, Noah Font would want to join us, but I do like Chigoziem Okonkwo, so we can draft someone at the tight end position. And then left tackle, Jonah Williams is interested to join us. We have Andre Dillard. I think we'll take the risk on Jonah Williams and then maybe move Dillard. I don't know. And center, we're good on that. So, all right. So, John Runyon's interested in joining us. John Runyon's interested. He has normal dev. Okay. You know what? I think I'll go for him. I think I'll go for John Runyon. I think that's some good signings for us. I think that could help us out quite a bit. Let's see if we pick these guys up. So we ended up signing Shaheed. Will Levy is now a 72. We signed Jonah Williams as well. So we have that new left side of the O-line. So O-line's looking pretty solid now. And we also signed John Runyon. So that's looking good. We got Kaimi Fairburn. Defensive side of things, we ended up getting Cleveland Farrell. So that's going to help us out tremendously. And I don't know why the D-line's moved around a bit, but we re-signed those guys. I think we just need a free safety. Definitely need to get a free safety. Linebackers could maybe upgrade from Arden Key. But we do. I don't know what pick we have. So we have the 12th pick in the draft. So we could get someone relatively high. So, and then this is what the squad looks like. Not too bad. Not too bad. D-Hop, I'm going to keep around because that's freaking DeAndre Hopkins. He's one of the best receivers in the league. With the 12th pick, we don't need a quarterback. We could go center. We could go corner. And I want to maybe see if we could find a left outside linebacker. It would have been nice to get Rashawn Gary now, looking back at it. And he had interest too, but he ends up going to the Raiders. Josh Allen's a free agent. Whoa. Why not give him a crazy deal? I mean, that's Josh Allen. Yeah, let's try to give him a crazy deal. And then right outside linebacker, you don't really have much going on there. So we kept Harold Landry. So yeah, if we could get Josh Allen, that could ramp up this defense tremendously. So let's see if we get him. So we ended up getting Josh Allen. So here he is on the team now. And all right, he's a power rusher, or he's really a speed rusher. So that's dope. We got him on the squad. And then now, but I'd rather have him switch places with Harold Landry because we're asking him to be a speed rusher. So maybe we move. Yeah, maybe we move Harold Landry to the other side. Let's see. So Josh Allen's here. He has a +1 to morale boost. And we're going to edit him so he can play the other side and Sun Harold Landry. And we just want to make sure the pass rush gets there. We want a base 3-4. We want to make sure it gets there. If we're going to sign a big guy like him, he should be able to cause some damage, you know? So we changed him to the right outside. Maybe we move Harold Landry. I don't know if anyone will want him, though. That's another thing. Anyone will want Harold Landry. I mean, it wouldn't even make sense. But Harold Landry, nonetheless, let's see what we can make happen. Arden Key, we're going to keep you there for depth. Harold Landry. Someone's going to want him. Yeah, like Falcons want him. Eagles want him for sure. We need a left outside linebacker. Matthew Judon, Rashawn Gary, Tavius Robinson, Boy Mafe, TJ Watt, Josh Uche, Blake Cashman. Those guys don't run that scheme. Keem Davis-Gaver, Jordan Smith, Jonathan Cooper, Sion Takitaki. It's not looking like any options here besides Jalen Phillips doesn't even match it either. So it looks like our option will have to be the Packers, and we're going to have to go with getting Luke Van Ness. Oh my gosh, they wouldn't be able to afford. We'd have to eat some cap from them. All right, what players you got? Oh, I'm definitely not taking David Bakhtiari. Not a chance. Not a chance. Rasul Douglas, Devondre Campbell, Lyle Collins is on their squad. Dang. Bro, who's someone we could take for cap, bro? Preston Smith, bro? I don't want to take that, though. If we take Preston Smith and we give them Arden Key. We give them Arden Key. Let's see. I think that's okay. We get some depth back, even though we're going to eat cap room, but this offer just isn't it. Okay, and we'll throw in a pick because we're trying to make this go through. We have a couple fours to give, so please. No. They're like, straight up, bro? Nah. How about this straight up? No. How do we get Luke Van Ness? That's the real question. How do we get Luke Van Ness? Oh, they don't even have cap room, though. That's another thing. They don't have cap like that. How about Devondre Campbell? All right, we'll try that. We'll try Devondre Campbell. Give them Harold Landry. How does that not give you guys cap room? I don't understand. We're taking cap from you guys. That doesn't make sense. If we put Devondre Campbell there, how are we still negative? Why do you cost so much? Why do you cost so much? You're pissing me off. When I put Arden Key and Harold Landry, it somehow goes through. It doesn't this time. See? Like, oh my gosh, Packers. What are you guys doing? Why do you guys cost so much? I put Preston Smith, didn't I? So Preston Smith, and then if we put Luke Van Ness, and then if we put Devondre Campbell, we'll free up and cap. That's not going to go through. Then we were thinking of sending Arden Key as well. That's not going to go through. Damn, we're using some big picks for this. A second, bro. A second Arden Key and Harold Landry for all their linebackers does not go through. I don't think this trade is worth it. Looks like we're keeping Harold Landry for another year, and he's going to play from the other side. So with our pick, we could potentially get lots of round one gems here. But we're going to go with left outside linebacker. As we know, there's positions here. We got George Jaramillo. He's a round one projection. And we have Josh Allen on one side. So this would be perfect to have a guy like him on the other. So we're going to pick up George Jaramillo. They give him normal dev. very interesting. So that's what we're rocking with. So that linebacker ended up being a 74 overall. And then we also drafted a safety, was a 76, Dalton Wilkinson. So looking like we made some moves for sure. And I think now is the time we trade away Harold Landry. Our defense is ranked in 83, by the way. So first off, I know Harold Landry is going to cost bread. So let's see what he's looking like for cap room at least. Oh man, we'd have a penalty trying to trade him. Okay, so, well, we'll take our L there. Oh, we'll have a penalty for trading Arden Key as well, too. So we have a great pass rushing unit. That's fantastic. You know, that's exactly what we like to see. You know, just we're stuck. We're stuck with our guys, and guys are now forced to play. So that's phenomenal. We love to see that. But I don't care. This is my team. So we're going to put it where... Even at left linebacker, oh my gosh. Nah, I want Aramilo to play because I don't care what anybody says. Aramilo's starting. Harold Landry, kick rocks. George Aramilo is a day one starter, so we're gonna keep it that way. We're gonna keep it that way. And yeah, let's sim to the regular season. So let's see. Our team is ready. Red zone alert. Our guys, first offensive drive, we end up getting 7 points. Defense makes a stop, but they ended up getting the ball back, so now it's tied to, oh, never mind, 14-7. Things just changed real quick. We're down 21-7 now. 21-14. We stopped them. They stopped us. Looks like they're going to go down and probably score. So they did end up scoring. We got a big third down, fourth down alert. We ended up getting sacked for a loss. Looks like we are getting exposed, and we ended up getting smacked 31-14. Will Levy was getting pressured. Quinn Ayers did us in. Will Levy had 4 interceptions. All right. My guy. Derrick Henry, where were you? Rashid Shaheed was our lead receiver. 4 interceptions. What was he seeing? 2 sacks from Jeffrey Simmons. 1 sack from Josh Allen. The rookie didn't get in on the play. All right, too many interceptions. Way too many. Oh, so Derrick Henry had a broken finger. That's why we don't have him. So, okay, that makes sense because that was looking like, yo, did we cut him or something? So, all right, Will Levy, I don't know what you were seeing on that field, but 4 interceptions is kind of a lot. Should have benched him for Malik right there. But nonetheless, we're not going to let his confidence waver. And we're going to just keep it going. Next week is on its way, you know. And making sure that the scheme fit is there. Strong arm quarterback, which is true. So maybe if we change up what we put here. Another strong arm section. What if we change them to field general? See if that does anything. Does he keep the scheme fit? No, he doesn't. So I don't want to do that if it's not going to be the scheme fit. I like to have it tailored towards it where the quarterback has what he's looking for. So we're going to keep a vertical zone run. And hopefully that was just a fluke, you know. And our boys play fine. So let's sim to the middle of the season. And keep it going. Middle of the season has us going 2-4. We've won 2 games, lost 4. We're facing the 0-7 Jets. Now, this is a game I feel like I could definitely go into, as considering that they've lost 7 straight games. And let's look at the stats. I see Drake Mays is cruising, but hopefully he's not. Oh my God, 4 touchdowns, 8 picks. Will, bro, come on, bro, come on. I made this team about you, man. I try to build the right players around you. So, come on. Do help me out here. Help me out. We're going to let the offense go down the field. I mean, it's 0-7 Jets. We should be able to make plays, right? It shouldn't be like some battle back and forth. Will Levy, keep going down the field. He scored 14-7. Keep going down the field. It's supposed to beat teams like this. We're supposed to win against them. Big field goal kick, 31-7 in the third quarter. I shouldn't have to step in. 34-7. We have the field goal. 41-7. Third down alert. Keep driving down the field. Keep driving. Okay, cool. So we ended up winning. This is a game you're supposed to win. And Will Levy still didn't throw the ball well. He threw 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. But Zach Wilson's another one. But 94 passer rating. Should be better. I'd say. Rush attack is definitely very there, though. We run the ball quite a bit. But Kyle Phillips is our best receiver today with 6 catches, 65 yards, 2 touchdowns. Shishi with 6 catches, 76 yards. DeAndre Hopkins, though, is not doing anything. But Josh Allen got another sack. Roger McCreary had 2 picks. So, yeah, he threw his touchdowns. But this is a team that we're supposed to beat. So, I have a feeling that if we keep it at this pace, that Will Levy's not going to throw the ball well. And the best things I could possibly change is just like the scheme. See if changing the scheme could get it right. I mean, we're facing the Patriots next week. I mean, the division is kind of neck and neck. Everyone's around the same rank. So facing the 4-3 Patriots. So yeah, everyone's around the same thing. So we need to make sure that we could we're gonna battle. So I'm gonna change the scheme. I'm gonna change the scheme. Tailor towards let's see, Derrick Henry. We'll have it tailored towards him. Derrick Henry is a oh no. We need him to be a power back, not an elusive back. So we gotta make sure the offense is tailored towards him. He's our best offensive player. No disrespect to DeAndre Hopkins, but it's true. He's our best offensive player. And let's make sure our offense is a power back offense. Alright, so we start off with the rock first. We're going down the field. It looks like us changing the scheme might have changed the tone, set the tone. And our defense made a play. Offense is still running down with the ball. And we end up scoring. We're up 14-0. Defense made another play. Okay. Up 21-0 in the first half. We have a chance. Yo. Okay. The change might have helped out. I mean, they had Pats go down to score. That was given. But we get the ball back 28-7. They went for it, but we got the ball. Will Levy doing his thing. 35-7 is the lead right now. We're going to put, what, 40 points up? We put 40 points up in back-to-back leads and held the team to 7. Will Levy had 1 touchdown, 64 completion percentage. I can't complain. Tyler Heineke threw 2 picks. Mac Jones got injured. Oof. But 109 pass rating for Will Levy. I guess the scheme change kind of helped out. Derrick Henry, 1 touchdown. Tajay Spears, 2 touchdowns. So guys were scoring. Hassan Haskins also had 2 touchdowns as well. So running backs, we had 5 touchdowns between our running backs. Shaheed went off again. 6 catches, 82 yards. I'm glad we signed him. He's that speed demon that we needed. And defense, bro, making plays, yo. Jeffrey Simmons, 1.5 sacks, 1 interception. 1 interception for Jeffrey Simmons. What? Jeffrey Simmons got an interception. Monty Hooker, Sean Murphy, Bunting. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Our guys are making plays. Josh Allen, another sack, dude. I'm glad we signed him as well. So back-to-back wins like that against opponents in the AFC North or AFC East has put us at 4-4. And so now we should be tied with the Jags and the Colts. And for the division, Jags are at 5-4. Bills are 4-4. I'm gonna say I have faith in the guys. We're at 4-4 now. I'm gonna assume that we might sneak into the playoffs. How did we go 6-11, bro? I hate Madden. Why? We were on a good run. We were 4-4. How are we gonna go 2-5? Or not 2-5? How are we gonna go 2-7 after that? Like, that's so aggravating. That's very aggravating. Offense was 25th. Will Levy, better season, though, with throwing touchdowns and stuff like that. But, man, this is a project. I mean, Derrick Henry and Tajay Spears had lots of touchdowns together, but this is becoming a hassle. Josh Allen had 10 sacks. Jeffrey Simmons had 13. Wow. Jarrett Miller had 2, so he didn't really do much. Sean Murphy Bunting had 6 picks, so it's there. We're right there. I'm going to fire our OC. I'm firing our OC. I don't care. I'm firing him. So we changed our scheme for what we're running, and we boosted the awareness of Will Levy quite a bit with our new OC. So hopefully us having a offensive coordinator that's kind of like a quarterback guru in a sense, it'll help us out in the long run. And I'm thinking that as we go into this 3rd season, that we pretty much have to put more pieces around. The Chiefs, Buccaneers, Super Bowl. Pro Bowl roster, our guy did make it, but this year I think we're going to want to change it. I want to see some Pro Bowlers by our guys for sure. And offensive line, I want to see guys make it there too. Defense, Jeffrey Simmons made it, of course. I feel like Josh Allen made it too. Sean Murphy Bunty made it as well. So we had a couple guys this season, so exactly what we wanted. But us going 6-11 compared to being 7-10 the first year doesn't sit well with me. So this season, we'll make the playoffs. We'll show Will Levy is the truth. And make sure that the Titans are contenders. I mean, we got the Jags. They're a tough team, of course, but not like we can't be tough too. So Chiefs end up winning that Super Bowl against the Buccaneers, and we had no players win any awards. That's fine. Well, keep sleeping on us. But this year is make or break, though. It definitely is make or break. We need guys to actually perform. And DeAndre Hopkins, I think we are going to let him go, unfortunately, because he is getting old and he's not really doing much except taking cap. But he's still arguably, our highest overall receiver. So, I don't know. We'll see if he just even retires, maybe. But we have about, I want to say 40 mil to work with to re-sign players. Hopefully it's not a lot of players because we did do a lot last season. So 31 mil to re-sign 10 players. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Treylon Burks hasn't really did anything, but I'll accept this option though. I'll accept his option. Tevin Jenkins hasn't done much either, but we did trade for him. He's not a bad player though, but he wants to test free agency. So with that, I might franchise tag him. He's asking for 25 M's. Elijah Molden, we did draft the safety, Dalton Wilkinson, so I'm cool on Elijah Molden. We'll let him walk. He hasn't done much either. Ryan Stonehouse, our punter, wants to go. Whoa, we need to keep that unit there. You're not going anywhere. But other than that, in terms of depth, we could figure that out. Dan Brunskill, we could re-sign him. We could sign Dan Brunskill. So we'll have about 26 million to work with. I thought we were going to have less than that. So we'll have about 26 million to work with as we go into free agency. I'm thinking center is a big concern, and right tackle too. We gotta see what's available. Tua's a free agent. Wow. Right tackle is the biggest concern. They got Spencer Brown here, who's a scheme fit. We could honestly, I'd pick him up. I'd pick him up. Just see if he can hold us down in that position. Center, David Andrews, a scheme fit, but he wouldn't want to join us. Honestly, I don't even want you either, so we'll keep it that way. Peter Skoronski is at 82, and at left tackle, I know they have Taylor Decker. We have Jonah Williams. We're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it that way because why not? Zadarius Smith is interested to join us. For veteran presence, I wouldn't mind Zadarius, but he's gonna ask for too much. I'm not giving you 11 million to go get 4 sacks. That's not worth it to me. AJ Epinesa, Arden Key. All right. Well, for the right end position, I guess we could go for depth. I think depth is important. Roy Robinson Harris would be nice. Exactly what we need for that D line. Same position. Cornerbacks, they keep saying we need corners. Benjamin St. Just is a scheme fit. I don't know why they say we need corners. I think we have pretty lockdown corners. We even had a Pro Bowler in Sean Murphy. So I'm going to stick with our guys because I like our guys. So, and then I guess we just need a backup safety. Theo Jackson. Hey, perfect. Throw him into the team. Depth position, right? And yeah, I mean, I'm thinking... Oh, we need a receiver. I forgot. Actually, we'll use our pick. We'll use our pick for a receiver. I think that'll work. If we use a pick for a receiver, our first round pick, that should work out well. I mean, we already got Rashid Shaheed, and then we got a receiver. Let's see if we ended up signing these guys first and foremost. Loading. All right, cool. So generate best lineup, confirm. Still don't have the right tackle. DeAndre Hopkins is gone. We're gonna draft a receiver. Tight end is good. Defense, pretty much still the same. And Sean Murphy Bunting's actually at 87, so that's great. We got Roy Robinson Harris. That's good. We got Theo Jackson. Okay, that works out. That works out for us. See if unless he signs somewhere else. Let's go my signings. Okay, targeted Spencer Brown. He's still deciding, so you should join us. Amari Cooper's still available. Huh. Amari Cooper's available still. That would be a nice veteran, but we already had enough veterans. I'm here to develop guys. We had DeAndre Hopkins for 2 straight seasons, so let's go to the draft. All right, with our pick, the 10th pick in the draft, we're gonna go with receiver. And of course, we only have corners available. So receivers, I'm not even too happy with this either. So, looks like we're going to go with a corner. Juan Mayrick, B to D, catching A man coverage, A to C press, B to D zone. His physical is good excel. He's not the fastest. He's definitely not the fastest. Not the strongest either. So, that was a linebacker. I was about to say, what? So, corners, we got Ernest Williams here. Struggles to find the ball in areas. A catching, A man coverage, B to D press, and B zone coverage. That's awesome. What? This guy's insane. Ernest Williams is literally insane. And then we also have Daniel Hull. Daniel Hull, B catching, B man coverage, A to C press, B to D zone. Okay, so out of all those guys, I'm going to go with Ernest Williams. I think he's the best bet here. He's a taller physical corner, a 90 speed, 93 excel. So Ernest Williams, welcome to the squad. And with that pick, and he's from Georgia too. And with that pick, we're going to sadly have to trade one of our guys for a young receiver. I thought the receiver class would be better, but it's not. And Roger McCreary, who had a good season, dude. These guys have great seasons for us. Like, Caleb Farley, we can't move on, and neither could we move from Christian Fulton. So Roger McCreary is going to have to be the odd man out. So maybe we can get some fire for him, hopefully. So trade center, we have cornerback university. Cornerback university. But I think we could find a suitor for him. I think we could definitely find a suitor for him. I guess not. I guess not. My fault. I don't think we can find a suitor for him. Romeo Duns would be nice. Jackson Smith-Njigba? Huh. Hey, yo. Jackson Smith-Njigba? What about that? And Lynn Fitzgerald? Roger McCreary for them too? Nah, that's not going to work. We got to send him to a team that has cap room, obviously. And you go for a receiver. They got Walter Aldridge, George Pickens. Nah, George Pickens would be too tryhard, bro. Tank Dell would be amazing. I would love Tank Dell. Oh, this trade offer is definitely going to go through. Trade offer is definitely. So let's go for a third. Let's go for Tank Dell in a third. Ah, they're like, nah, we want this, but you're OD. Go for a fifth. All right, Tank Dell. If you could throw, all right, seventh pick. Seventh pick and Tank Dell make this trade. Okay, they're just like, nah, we don't feel like this trade goes through enough. I mean, we could just go straight up, right? Wow. Wow, we can't go straight up. My fault. My fault, cuz. Y'all want a center? Nah, I'm not giving him. Nah, I'm not giving him away. Let's not do that. Wait, we could dump Harold Landry low-key. Wait, we could low-key dump Harold Landry. Hold on. Let me see if we can afford to dump. If it's not gonna hurt our cap room if we dump Harold Landry. All right, we could afford to do it. He's 11 million penalty. We saved 9 million. I'll make the move. I'll make the move. I don't care. I'll do it. I'm a risk taker. I mean, Tank Dell's him, so we'll do it. Roger McCreary, thank you for your services. Harold Landry, thank you for your services. But it is time for y'all to go. It's time for y'all to skedaddle out of here. Texans, you have your players. You have your players. Tank Duvernay, welcome to the squad. I mean, Tank Dell, welcome to the squad. Nice, dude. That's exactly what we're looking for. A slot receiver that can handle business. That's what I like to see. So draft recap. That cornerback was a 76. We also drafted a 76 strong safety. We also drafted a 74 right guard, a 72 receiver, a 71 receiver in the 7th round. So we have, this was one of our better drafts, no doubt. And that's honestly great. That's really good. So Will Levy has no reason to not succeed. So, and if he doesn't, it's just on him. It's just on him. It's gonna just break it down. It's just on him. He's already a 78 overall, and he also had a good year too. Can't lie. So, all right. So this is what we're looking like. Spencer Brown's now at that right tackle. The whole offensive line is solid now. It's good boost all over. Derrick Henry's kind of regressing. So I don't know. Derrick Henry's kind of regressing a little bit. We're asking him to be an improviser, but he's a strong arm, so he'll make the plays necessary. We have a good running back core, so we'll still be a running back committee. Defense is looking great though, phenomenal. We have got Ernest Williams is here, Caleb Farley, Christian Fulton. I have no problem. This on paper we look good. We look good. So middle of the season, please do not disappoint us. 2-5, bro. What's wrong, dude? It has to be Will. It has to be Will. It has to be Will at this point. 2-5. It should be way better than that. It should be way better than that. Just lost 24-17 to the Rams. Unless Will Levy's playing well. That's the only difference. 12. We're ranked 12th offensively. So offense isn't even playing bad. Defense isn't playing bad either. 10 touchdowns, 5 picks. Okay, 89 passer rating. What's wrong, dude? How are we so bad? We're 2-5, but yet we have a top 12 offense and defense. First off, we're not getting any sacks. So what's going on here? Josh Allen, what are you doing? 2-5. I don't know. Defense, hold it down. No, we gave up 7 points. Our offense gave up points. You know what? Let's go into the field. I want to see this. I want to see this. 3rd and 10. We have a whole different squad from what we started with. Shaheed's here. Tank Dell's to the left. Why is he not wearing number 3? I don't know. But third down. Boom. Wide. Oh my gosh, dude. Will, bro. What kind of pass was that? What was that? We missing field goals. We missing all types of things. But hey, oh wow. We're down 14-0 to the Chiefs. And we're at their place. Good block. Why would you move him to our side? Y'all saw that. Like, the Titans are doomed, bro. We are low-key doomed. I'm not going to lie. Takedell doesn't look right wearing that number 80, but let's see if he gets open. No, he does not. Oh, my God. And Chigozium does not come down with it. Is it the receivers? Is it the receivers that can't catch? Because this is looking ridiculous. Boom. I might have to scramble. That's easy. Touchdown. Okonkwo catches it. We had to play make. That's so hard to score a touchdown, man. 2-minute drill to get some points. We're down 24-7. Bro, what is wrong? Do we just not have a lead receiver? Like, Treylon Burks cannot come down with that. Oh, Will Levy threw a pick. You know what? I don't even think we deserve to play this game, so I'm just going to skip past this. I'm going to skip past it. We're down 27-7. Offense scored. Defense, I mean, Patrick Mahomes and that offense is going to keep doing us in. We keeping the ball. Good score. Our defense can't get a stop, so defense is not making stops is the problem. But we ended up scoring lots of more points, though, so not a bad loss, but could be, I don't know. Our defense didn't make any plays. Will Levy had 1 interception, 103 passer rating, though. Patrick Mahomes just went off. Derrick Henry had a good game, but running committee wasn't existent at all. Receivers, bro, like, what is wrong? What is wrong? I don't know what's wrong, but our defense isn't making plays. And we sim to the playoffs, and we end up going 4-13. The worst year yet. So, is Will Levy the problem? I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe we spoke too soon because of how well he performed, but something wasn't clicking. Our offense finished 19th, but he only had 19 touchdowns, 12 picks. That's not, for a guy who likes to sling the ball, it should be more than that. Derrick Henry, 1,400 yards, 11 touchdowns. No 1,000-yard receiver. Receivers did okay, so maybe it's on Will Levy, maybe it's not. Maybe it's the scheming, maybe it's the offensive OC, but Will Levy didn't blow up like I thought he would.